just can't stop myself. So baby, tonight I'm blowing up your line. I got you on my mind. And
today I'm gonna do a video talking about telling my mother, or not even me telling my mom, me being 15 or 16 and pregnant. That's what I'm gonna talk about today. Okay, so let me get into my story. So first, girl meets boy. Let's start there. I was in middle school when I met my daughter's father, with no intentions on dating. We were just young and friends. He was from another town than me. Like, literally, he was from the next town over. So, yeah, we became friends through my mutual friend. My friend was dating one of his friends. I know, in middle school, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck are you doing dating in middle school, right? We met through a mutual friend. She would call me on the phone, and she would already be on the phone with a person. And then she would join our calls. And then that person will call somebody, and so on, so on, so on. And so, however it happened, she was on the phone with her boyfriend, and she called me because her boyfriend had called his friend, and she was on the phone with two guys. So, she called me, and she's like, yeah, da-da-da-da, what are you doing? Because she lived right around the corner. She's like, do you want to come? I just wasn't beat. Like, I wasn't beat for shit. Nothing at all. So, it was like, no, I'm good. I can talk to you on the phone, though. So, I talked to her on the phone, and then all of a sudden, I hear somebody like, yeah. And I'm like, Mix,
who is this?
So she's like, oh, that's my boyfriend's friend. I'm gonna name Meeks. That's her name. I'm gonna name her Meeks. Her boyfriend, I'm gonna name him Timmy Turner. And my daughter's father, I'm gonna name him. But like 2 years without talking because it was just like weird. He had the same birthday as me, like, not to mention. So it's just like,
you're just like too much like me. Like, we don't need to talk like that. Like, you're from another town. I'm never gonna be able to see you. No need for us to talk.
So it's just like, we're like, you know, not talking. Started talking to her boyfriend again, I guess, around like the 8th grade. Same boy from back then. So me and her never stopped being friends. So like when she started talking to him, you know, I'm always talking to her. I'm like, da-da-da-da, who you on the phone with, sis? And she like, oh, I'm talking to such and such and them. And I'm just like, Then she's like, oh, such and such said, what's up with you? So I'm like, oh, hey, like what else was I supposed to say?
Mind you, at that time, I had a boyfriend in school. He was like a football player. He was sexy as all get up. He was like everything that I needed in my life and more.
So I don't know why I was even like entertaining this conversation with my friend. But it was, so whatever. We were just talking, and the talking turned into like us texting, and then the texting turned into him like saying that like he was gonna come down here to where I was living on the train with his friend, which was Meek's boyfriend at the time, and they were gonna come hang out. First of all, in 8th grade, I wasn't even allowed to have a freaking boyfriend. Like, okay, let's just start there. Like, my parents were very strict. Like, they didn't play that. My father was in the military for like 22 years, and my mother, she was just like the Sunday school teacher. Like, they did not play that relationship situation. So it was just like, how are you gonna come down here? Like, you're gonna come where? Like, where are you gonna go? Like, you can't come to my house. Like, you're gonna get me in trouble. You're gonna, like, I'm panicking at this point, and so I'm calling Meeks. I'm like, Meeks, he said such and such and such, and she's like, oh, tell them they can come to my complex, because where she lives at, it wasn't a project, but it was like a apartment complex. So they came over there to see her, and I wasn't even allowed to walk around the corner. But I told my parents some weird freaking lie to get out of the house. And I just basically said,
I'm going to Meek's house.
And my mom was like,
Okay.
This is one of the times that my mom actually let me go. And I went, and we were sitting outside on her stoop, like her like porch, talking and cracking jokes or whatever, however you want to call it. And he asked me if he can go use the bathroom. I think not. Absolutely not. Where was he gonna use the bathroom at? Because he definitely can't come to my house. And Meeks, I don't think her mom's gonna let them come in. Like, no. So I don't know what happened or whatever, but he wasn't coming to my house. That's just case in point. And I go home. Days go by, and when the days went by, we were just talking. And so I knew that when it was time for me to go into the 9th grade, I knew that I was moving to a town that was like right there, but like not the same town, but literally it wasn't as far as we were. That became my boyfriend when I got in 9th grade, and then like I don't know what happened, but I jumped him. Later on that year, like we started talking again. Notice the patterns, like we are like on and off. Like I said, his birthday is the same day as mine, so maybe that has a lot to do with things, because we are just like too alike. I don't really know, but I just know that we were like on and off for like stupid stuff. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that him and I were both super young. Yeah, I don't know. Before that, let's go back 9 months. I started missing school at the end of 9th grade. And my mom, she started getting suspicious. She's like, because I would go to school every day. Like, I wasn't the kid that missed school. I was in school every freaking day. But at this time, after me and old boy reconnected, I started missing school. So my mom was like,
Dynisha, say, why are you missing school so much? Why are you sleeping so much? Why are you like just drained from energy?
I'm just like,
Mom, I don't know.
just like,
Where's your cycle?
I'm just like,
Oh no, it wasn't supposed to come. I got it last month.
yeah, right. She wasn't having none of it. She was like,
You got your cycle last month? Well, why didn't I have to buy you any pads?
because at this time, I'm freaking young, so I didn't have a job. I was like 15. Yes, I was 15, not 16 and pregnant. I was 15 and pregnant. So I didn't have a job, so my mom was still...
This is why you shouldn't be having sex, okay?
But my mom, she was still like buying my pads and all of that other stuff. So she was like, oh, well, you got your period? I didn't buy any pads last month. When did you get your pads? How did you get your pads? Like, did your daddy get you some pads? And she knows that I didn't. No, she knows that he wasn't gonna buy me pads unless it was a serious situation, which it really wasn't. So it's just like she wasn't buying it. She wasn't buying it. She was not buying it. So at this point, I'm like, fucked. I'm talking to baby's daddy, and I'm like, I haven't been feeling good. I've been really tired. I'm pregnant. And he was just like,
I know.
and I'm just like, what? You know. I didn't never think that this was going to be my life. Like, I never thought that I was going to be a mom at 15 in school, only child. So this means that everything that's coming to me is not coming to me anymore. This means that my life is over. This means that on Christmas, I'm not getting all the gifts. This means that for my birthday, I have no birthday because, yeah, this just means all of these things. So I'm like panicking, and I'm like, oh my God. A week later, my mom comes back around. Did you get your period? I'm like, no, Mom. No, I didn't get my period. And I tried to lie at this point, but she was just like, you know what? Come to my job. My mom had her own hair salon at this point. So she was like, come to my job. She was like, first, I got to go to the drugstore and pick up my medicine. I'm like, okay, Mom, come on, let's go. I'm going through the aisles in Rite Aid thinking my mom's going to get me some candy because I was craving candy, like chocolate and nuts, like peanuts, oh my God, and like walnuts. I was craving like all that good stuff. So I was like, yes, let's go to the store. This is going to be my way of like, you know, getting away, eating my candy because I was having those cravings. And like, I got in the store. I'm going down the aisles and whatnot. And my mom's like, Dynisha, come over here. Come to aisle 10. I'm like, come now, 10. There's condoms in there, so maybe she know that I'm having sex. So maybe, like, I was just thinking everything was what I was supposed to think. And lo and behold, guess what she had in her hand? She had a pregnancy test. So she's like, oh, you want to take it now or do you want to take it later? And I'm just like, I can't take this. I can't do it. So she's like,
Oh, but you're going to. Like, do you want to take it now in the store? Or do you want to take it when we get to my job?
Mom, no, like, don't make me do this. Like, you're ruining my life. Why do you have to be such a bad mom? I shouldn't have said that because my mom, she's fucking amazing. She's awesome. Like, of course, mother and daughter, we're mother and daughter, so we go through those things. But other than that, she's amazing. But at the time, I wasn't like hormones. Like, Mom, are you living my life? Da, 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 just so that I didn't have to take the pregnancy test. But see, I wasn't low because she wasn't having it. Okay? She was like, no, nope, not at all. You're not cutting that. Nope. So, went to her shop. And I went in the bathroom. Mind you, okay, let me explain to you how her shop was. So the doors were in the front and the bathroom was all the way in the back. So walking through the shop was so awkward because there were other workers, like other people in the shop. So I'm walking by them and they see obviously she has a pregnancy test in her hand. So they're like,
Bitch, she pregnant. Bitch, she having sex. Bitch, she getting more dick than me. Bitch,
got in the bathroom. She stood in front of me to make sure I didn't pour water on it because that was my second plan, okay? So she stood in front of me and she made me pee on the stick. And when the stick came back, it was first response. So it had the pluses and the lines. So I was able to get away with, Mom, that's wrong. Mom, no, I'm not pregnant. What are you talking about? This freaking pregnancy test that everybody takes to find out if they're pregnant
is wrong about me. Okay? I am not freaking pregnant, Mom.
I seen one of the commercial that said clear blue. And that one says the words. So that one can't be wrong. So my mom's like, nope, you're pregnant. I know you're pregnant. I knew you were pregnant. So what are we going to do about this? Because you're not getting rid of the baby. I was like, I wasn't even thinking about that. But it's like, I have to call your dad. I'm just like, not daddy. She called him at his job and she's just like, such and such, Dynisha is pregnant. And I just hear him through the phone like, what? She's what? She's what? What the? I was just like, and I cried like somebody was dying because I just knew he was gonna whip my ass. Like, even though my father, he never whipped me. Like, he probably hit me like twice in my 20 year. I was just like, he's gonna kill me. Because like one thing, me and my father, we were like this. We are like this. So it's like, bitch. I just wanted to do my own thing. I didn't want to tell anybody what I was doing. I was so incognito. I was being so sneaky. Not to mention my parents were going through a separation. So they weren't focusing on me. They were focusing on themselves. So it was perfect time for me to do everything that I wanted to do. Little did I know it was going to catch up to me. So he came home and he was like, babe, why didn't you tell me you were having sex? I was like, Dad, that's freaking awkward. Sex? What is sex? So, 9 months later, out comes the baby. And my daughter was born.
But it always happens when I get this way. Just can't stop myself. So baby, tonight I'm blowing up your line. I got you on my mind, and the truth is hard to find. So I'll be drunk texting, drunk texting, drunk texting you. Drunk texting you. Yeah, baby, I'll be drunk texting,